Hello Capricorn, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Capricorn, the Sun, Moon, and Rising Suns. 3 cards for Capricorn. What do we need to know right now? We have Rosemary, Memory, and Ancestors. We have Black Candle, Caution, and Reflection. I was thinking about this card when I had this deck in my hands. We have Sacred Space, Ritual, and Center. Okay, so we have Memory, Ancestors with Rosemary first. So there could be things here you could be trying to process, you know, and you could be thinking about things. Memories could be coming up from the past. Rosemary is a great herb to help with memory. It's a great herb to help with studying. It's a great herb to help with holding on to information. So there could be something you're trying to process. You could be remembering things. You know, there could be a lot going on inside of you where maybe you need a space to process things in an overstimulating world or in the outside, from all the outside noise, so that you can focus on what you're seeing, what you're feeling, you know, integrate all that. And there's something here that could be healing in this for you. We have this black candle and it's caution and reflection. So black, the color black crystals, you know, smoky quartz crystal, black tourmaline, obsidian, all these crystals, they're like protection crystals. So there's something here that trusting any red flags you're feeling, trusting what you're feeling inside, seeing your truth. There could be also things about clearing energy and clearing out what is not working for you with this card. And this will protect your energy. So there could be things you could be seeing. Some of you could be seeing if there are situations or people that, you know, you feel like you can't trust, or their energy is just not aligned with your energy. Situations, maybe you're going to be changing things that no longer feel truthful to you, aligned with you. And this can mean in any way, people, situations, your projects, how you're doing things, you know. Sacred space, ritual, and center. I mean, this is a good time. If you have a space where you can practice something, where you can clear energy, where you can gather your thoughts or some, you know, whether it's journaling, you know, a place to just have some quiet, especially if anyone can relate to that, you know, finding peace in all the noise so that you can process what you're feeling, because this is a time of letting go before we start over and make room to plant new seeds. So what else do we have for Capricorn? 3 cards for Capricorn. We have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is movement. We have the 9 of Swords. Oh, we got 4 cards. Okay. There is something moving here. It could be you. You could be having to make a move soon, or things could be just really busy around you. This could be where you need that break from all the noise to process, to think, to get your thoughts, you know, in order so that you can plan ahead how you want to move forward, or if there's anything you want to clear, if there's anything you want to work on, finishing projects, you know, get certain things out of the way before you start something new. Some of you could actually be traveling with this card as well. So there's the 9 of Swords here too. So there could be something on the mind. There could be a lot on the mind you could be processing, thinking about. This is taking those things with you to bed. So some kind of practice that you can, that sacred space, or that clearing with the black candle, you know, somewhere where you can maybe journal, you know, finding something that you can do so that you can ground before you go to sleep at night. That's if anyone can resonate with that, because not every Capricorn is going to have the same situation going on. So doing a practice where you can clear your mind before you go to sleep. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is, you could be thinking about planting new seeds in your life. You could be thinking of a new project, a new hobby, a new a new goal. It could be wellness goal, it could be financial goal, it could be professional life, or some kind of stability in your personal life. We have the Tower, and this is a major change. So you could be preparing for change. You could be making the change. You could be seeing like what needs to go. So there's a lot happening here, and I feel like with that change, that's going to sprout whatever it is from this seed that you're going to be planting. I also feel like it could be connected to this movement. For some, this could be connected. These two could be connected for some, the movement and planting seeds, and for others, all of these could be connected with the Tower card. And this could help make this a little lighter for some of you. What else is going on for Capricorn? Recent past, we have adjustment. That is balancing something. There's some kind of balance here, something to be right, something to be fair. In the recent past, you've had to make something right or do something to find a balance, or it has something about seeing it, what you need, your truth, your needs, where you need harmony, where you need balance. Recent past are coming out of that. So today we have, right now, Seven of Swords with the Prince of Wands energy. Seven of Swords is doing things a different way. So you could be in the process of planning to do something different than you have in the past. You know, where you're thinking long term. Prince of Wands is really being determined. Let me just get 2 more cards. There we go. And then we'll clarify what we have. Yes, there's another card of movement, the Chariot. So we have the 8 of Wands with the Chariot in the near future. So things are busy for you guys, I feel. They're going to stay busy. Current energies, doing something a different way. Doing something a different way that you haven't done. The way different than what you've done in the past. And with the Prince of Wands here, it's strategizing, being intentional, but also being very determined. So you're very determined. So let's see, what are these cards for Capricorn? What is the Seven of Swords to Capricorn? And what is the Prince of Wands? Okay. For the Seven of Swords, we have Cake, Aries energy. Card number 4. So this is something that has to do with your inner self. We have cake, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends, family, honor, remember, recognize, commemorate, graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, awards, ceremony. There could be a celebration for some of you here. But for some, there could be something here about your achievements and your goals, you know, honoring that. Some of you could be graduating, getting to another level with something that you're working on, professional life. But this can also be related to personal life as well. So there could be something about being able to celebrate more, having more freedom to celebrate with this card, doing things in a different way, maybe thinking of yourself first in wherever you feel that you need to put more attention to self. In a situation, we have this Capricorn card, that's your energy card number 6, with the 7 of Swords and the Cake card. We have bodybuilder, power, strength, forceful, determined, disciplined, vigor, domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, and exercise. You could be building strength in something. It could be you physically, it could be with your connections, it could be with your projects, works, something to celebrate. It could be with this determination card of this Knight of Wands for you guys as well, which we have this crystal ball with. I'll be reading that next. So there's something here I feel like you could be working on in a different way from the past that's going to be something to celebrate for some of you, taking you to another level with your goals, professional life, but also building something strong here. Solid foundation brings strength in whatever you're working on. So you could be doing this. This could be this new seed you're planting, and this could be something you are already You're already working on taking something to another level. So Prince of Wands we have with the crystal ball. This is Scorpio energy, card number 1. This is very spiritual. Intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, and future. Gut reaction and inner knowing. You could be feeling like you have this inner knowing. You could be seeing things from the past playing out in the present, and this can make you think about future. It can make you plan the future. There could be some fear of the unknown with the future, or changing with the times that could be changing. So there's something about trusting your intuition. You could be feeling this very big right now. You could be feeling your intuition very strong right now. So you could be seeing things and this seeing clearly. Whatever you're seeing, some of it could be hard to see. Some of it could be surprising. You know, some of you could be feeling like you're reliving parts of the past, you know, that you've healed from the past, and you could be going through this thing again. And I'm talking about like things like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, things like that, maybe even 2 years ago, long time past. And this is where you could be looking to process what you're seeing. So that's where that practice to have some space or some time, quiet time amongst the noise could be helpful if anyone is relating to this part of the reading for you, so that you can process, because then you're healed and then you're going to let go. And once you get what you need from that, and then you can move on with this new seed or with this new thing, clearing what doesn't feel right to you anymore, so that you can move forward. Energies around you, the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Saturn and Leo energy. This is the card of not playing small. If you notice, these two cards look very much the same. You're very determined, but there's other people around you that are determined as well. So this is the card if you're competing, you know, with anyone. Of course, the best person to compete with is self. But this is the card of not playing small. If you're making a move, if you're planting the seeds, this is the card of not holding yourself back for anyone, not playing small for anyone, not pushing yourself aside for anyone. Because I feel like there is this inside of you, this fire, this determination. There's fire energy in these cards. You have the 8 of Wands, you have these 2 Wands here, the 5 of Wands. And if you see, there's a road, like it looks like a journey with the volcano behind them. The volcano is like erupting this fire. So there's something here about, after all this that you've been to, you're here in this place now of staying in this energy to keep going and to shine, because that Leo energy, to stand out in something that you're doing. If you're going for something, let's say a job, and there's other people doing the same thing, there's this thing of, you know, what makes you stand out? What is it about you that you can focus on? You know, your purpose, or focusing on the why you're doing what you're doing, and that can't never steer you wrong. And also trusting your intuition, Capricorn. So there's something here about whatever abilities you have, you know, this is your time to shine. If anyone is going for something, if anyone is putting something out there for others to see as well, this could be the card of recognition too, and achievement from all the work that you have done, from that road behind you here. We have the 7 of Cups. This is seeing beyond the surface, and that again goes with your intuition. This is looking through beyond the veil, seeing, you know, and we have like a full moon coming up. So this is that time to see the truth, feel our truth, and let go of things that don't align with us. So the 7 of Cups is having this inner knowing of something. As soon as you see it, you know if it's real, if it's false, you know, seeing beyond the surface. So you could be really processing this, thinking about this, you know, sometimes what seemed like it was good in the beginning could be feeling different now. And this is the card of learning from that and letting go to have something, you know, better. This is the card right before the walking away, or the letting go part, or releasing, cutting cords with anything that could be holding you back or holding you down. So, and this can mean relationships, habits, people, situationships, beliefs, old beliefs about ourselves. Sometimes it can even be limiting beliefs, you know. So What could you be looking at that maybe before was something maybe that you looked at in a different way, that you're seeing this isn't right, or something new that you're seeing, you know, being choosy, you know, with what you're bringing into your life or what you're doing, you know, in order to move forward, making sure it's something that's going to be productive for you, whether it's a relationship, a situation, whatever you're putting energy into, your heart into, because cups are about emotions. So we have the Chariot and the Seven of Discs in the near future. Seven of Discs is also, it could be a card of patience, but it's also a card of knowing what's not working out. So with this, it's figuring out what's not working out and putting that energy and nurturing into something that's better. So this is a near future card. I feel like you're processing things now, and then you're going to be ready to release, let go, change, tweak, and go for something better. That's something that's going to be not working out for you. And I feel like that's where that protection comes in. And that sacred space for your practice. We have Biker, this lone wolf with this card. Let's get another one for the Chariot. Seven of Discs. Saturn and Taurus energy. There's a lot of Saturn here. There's a lot of, you know, getting to the point where you are from the past. There's a lot of seeing things being played out and changing how you're doing things. We have card number 7, Libra energy. There's a lot about fairness and harmony, better situations here. We have Biker, lone wolf style, impervious, non-conformist, standing up, breaking rules, brotherhood, enjoy the ride, loves freedom, moving on, outlaw, maverick, swift actions, need for speed. This is the card of like, no one's going to tell you how to do something. You're going to go with what feels true to you. With this card, this is a card of also, you know, doing things your way, but also thinking of self and something that is right for you, like going after what's right for you. So I feel like with this, it's like this more, again, I feel like it has to do with that fire energy in a way that's going to bring harmony to you. With this, being determined to, take care of yourself. It's almost like a rebirth, or a bringing new energy into something, moving forward. So we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is also a card of movement. The Chariot protects his heart. Even if he's being moved in different directions, he still holds on. This is your energy, that responsibility to do what you need to do in order to move forward. This is that Cancer energy too, knowing when to make the right move. And we have another Cancer card here, another Cancer energy. We have card number 9, Rainbow. Wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off. We have abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing when to make the right move. So you could be planning something and then making a move when you're ready, or you could be ready to keep going on your journey, protecting yourself even though you're going through some, if any of you are going through any emotional things, and, you know, integrating, healing, you know, processing stuff, letting go, and then moving forward. And I feel like there's going to be a tweaking something here, an energy, tweaking your plans, doing something different than you have in the past. What else do we have for Capricorn? We have this Death card, and the Death is the rebirth card. It's death and rebirth. It goes with that Scorpio energy again. It goes with this, you know, sixth sense, instinct, future planning, gut reaction, inner knowing, past, present, and future. This is going through deep things and shedding parts of us that we, you know, we either outgrew or that were never us, and finding our true selves and going after something. So this is a major transformational card, especially when you have the Tower, because the Tower gets rid of what's standing in your way, what's holding you down, and then makes room for that foundation to be rebuilt, or, you know, for more growth, for this Ace of Pentacles, for this new seed to be planted. So with these future cards, this Biker, this Rainbow, and the Chariot, with knowing that there is another way to do something, or where you need to nourish, you know, your goals here. And we got 2 cards of movement. So something's going to be moving right now. I feel like you're in the middle of processing, protecting. What else do we have to Capricorn? We have, I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. I feel like you are in the middle of this, seeing things, feeling things deep down inside, and then processing, healing, getting the knowledge or whatever it is that you need, and then moving forward with that and letting go of what you don't need from that, you know, once you have what you need from it. So with that, I am sending you love. I wish you well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, Capricorn.